Good morning, welcome back to the allotment. It is Saturday the 18th of June today, and one of the many jobs that I've got to do is, I think, harvest these onions. As you can see, most of the tops have fallen over, which means they're ready to come up, so I'm going to do that today. I'm probably going to do the shallots as well. But the spring sown sets I'm going to leave because they're nowhere near ready yet. Hopefully they'll put on a bit more bulk before the summer. So the idea today is to do this, and as you can probably see if you look around, there's quite a lot of weeds. We've had a week pretty much of hot, humid and wet weather, so let's just go this way. So as you can see, somewhere like this, this was recently dug. You can probably see there's I think that's probably a cauliflower, but there's also loads of weeds. So a big proportion of my time today, I think, is going to be spent weeding. But the other thing I want to do is dig some of my early potatoes. So I'm going to start with this little short row here, and I'll set the camera up so we can have a look and see what we get. But they're a little bit ahead of the sort of 100 days. I can't remember by how much. If I can look it up, I'll put it on the bottom of the screen. But I'm just going to do a bit of an experimental dig on the end of this row, partly because this first bit has been, I think, dug by a fox. So I'm not expecting huge things from that, so we'll see what we get from the first sort of couple of proper plants. Yeah, let's get cracking and see what we find. Okay, I don't know how well this shows up, and perhaps if I flip that over, yeah, there you go. Dale in Canada sent me some perpetual Swiss chard. I sent him some rainbow chard, same seed that I'm growing here, a while back, and earlier in the week the perpetual Swiss chard he sent me arrived, so I'm just going to sow that out. I'm going to put it in the patch. In fact, I'll show you where it is in a second, but I'm also going to sow some rocket, because the rocket I sowed earlier in the year didn't come to anything. I just think I sowed it too early, although it says March to September on there. I think you can see that. I think I sowed it early April under plastic, but it didn't come to anything, so whether the seed wasn't any good, I don't know. But what I'm going to do, I've cleared the patch where the radishes and the turnips were, which was here, so I'm just going to fork that over and then sow some seeds. I think what I'll do is stick you on the edge of the wheelbarrow so you can see what's going on. So there you go, just need to water them in, which I'll do shortly, and hopefully fairly soon we shall have some chard, perpetual chard. Thank you, Dale, thank you for sending that, it's very kind. And some rocket. The perpetual chard starts there and stops there, just where the shadow of the scarecrow is. There's only enough seed, obviously Dale, I think he only bought one packet and he's very kind to split it with me. So it's done half a row, and I managed to get 1.5 rows of rocket. I've spaced it fairly thinly, so hopefully I won't need to thin it out too much, and that was the idea, rather than waste the seed that Dale sent. And given that it's perpetual chard, it's cut and come again, so it should keep going. The rainbow chard over there just behind the scarecrow, that does grow again when you pull it. You pull it like a bit like you do rhubarb, and it grows again. So I don't know whether it's just another name for the same thing, or whether it is a very different variety, but we'll see. And Dale's growing some as well, I think, so it'll be interesting to see how they get on. Right, get the watering can. So I think I'll just close out this video by showing you the harvest of shallots and onions. Very pleased with those. A few that have got a little bit of maybe rot on the bottom, but nothing that I'm worried about. And then probably one of the last harvest of broad beans, and obviously the potatoes, and I'm going to pick some beetroot and some chard, and that'll be supper. So if you have been, thanks very much for watching. If you're watching this anywhere other than my blog, please go and have a look at the blog. It's tontowilliams.com, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye.